And welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
So just about set now, and towing the slab, Christopher Sanchez. What do we have on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count and allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Ready to go now? Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And he deals. Right down the chute, and we're underway. Kicks and deals. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. And the Cardinals had the lead now. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Brendan Donovan in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 0-1. No question about this one. It's out of here. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 2-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Demetrius Lewis next up for the Cardinals. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Rips that one to right. One away. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Nolan Arenado.
He's near the top of the league in RBIs, and he's become a guy that they can count on to come through in big spots, and he has not disappointed. Man, pretty impressive. Top 5 in RBI in the National League.
Nolan Gorman stands in now and watches strike one. And a foul ball. one is absolutely belted. Back, gone. All muscle to center field. Their third home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. So the streak stays alive. His fourth straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And now the lefty. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Right through there for a strike. The Redbirds trying to break this one open here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a base hit. Contreras headed home. Relay throw home. And he's out. Not in time. He's safe.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
Pete Crow, bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. And up next for St. Louis, Miles Michaelis. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it, there's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. One run across. He's in there. And the lead is up to 5. Go ahead, Singy, say it. Helps his cause.
Helps his cause. Get that guy a jacket. He might be standing out there for a little while.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Christopher Sanchez won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. A change in the first, and here's the new arm, Nick Nelson. On for his 20th appearance of the year. Back to the top of the lineup, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Crow Armstrong, the lead runner at second. Michaelis at first, 2 out of the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So 2 on with 2 away. Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. He's already homered in this game. Chop to third. Boom. Fires over to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Miles Michaelis. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Trey Turner leading things off and takes a strike.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
The wind and the pitch. Swings through that one.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one away.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Demetrius Lewis.
The right fielder, Demetrius.
The line to kick the pitch.
Lewis.
Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Turner makes a nice running catch. Here's Nolan Gorman.
The second baseman.
Gorman goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 325 in his last 10 games.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Up the middle, a sliding stop, throw to first, and a couple of quick outs.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Two outs, base is empty. And now the Cardinals catcher, Wilson Contreras. That one's in there. 0-1. Two outs, base is empty. And strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Now a screamer into the outfield. Marsh brings it in for the third out. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's now 7-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Up the middle. Over to Goldie. One up, one down.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
This one popped up right side. Gorman sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
JT Realmuto steps in. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper. Kicks and fires.
quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Phillies down in order. They continue to trail 7-0. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. The pitch. Ball one.
You know, these Cards really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. A walk and a run scored his first time. Clips the corner. Strike one.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Righty to the plate. Fought off foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Up the middle, Turner tosses to first and one away in the top of the third.
The pitcher, number 39,
Miles Michaelis. Next up for the Cardinals. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. And Michaelis pumps one in for a strike. Man at second. Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first. 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's in there. That's strike one. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
2 outs. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 9-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Two outs, nobody on. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Goldie goes yard for the Cards. It's now 9-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the inning. Down the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
The third baseman.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Fly ball down the line, and there's one down.
Batting eighth, the second baseman.
This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Breaking ball inside. Ball one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Left-hand batter waits. That clips the zone, and the count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
The 1-2. That one missed.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Nick Nelson stands in for the Phillies. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. The Cards up big in this one here in the last half of the third. And a swing and a miss.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Two down, nobody on. That one misses, and the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Out towards left center. Great effort on the leaping grab.
That one was ticketed for the gap, but couldn't get through security. Great job there of leaping, making the catch, and ending the inning.
All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Demetrius Lewis. Nelson back to work. Splits the plate. That's strike one.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Towards first. Harper steps on the bag, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Gorman. 1 for 2. Right side, hard hit. Stott over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
2 outs, base is empty. Wilson Contreras next up for the Cardinals. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, but they still hold a 9-0 lead. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Trey Turner. And a pitch. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Struck him out looking.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to Goldie. Yes, already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The first baseman, number 3.
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
And now here is Harper. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next pitch misses inside. And 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now here is Nolan Arenado. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. The pitch. There's a strike. Strahm, a 6'2 southpaw, 190 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. The 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Boom. Flashes the leather on the running catch.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Mason Wynn now at the plate. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 21st of the year. It's 10-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Right through there for a strike.
Strahm has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Swing and a pop-up. Moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Miles Michaelis next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. Swings through that one. 0-1.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
2 outs. Not in time. He legs it out. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Paul Goldschmidt. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That was blasted to the moon. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 12-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 3.
Ball.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two down, nobody on. That one ripped right center field. Schwarber going back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's got himself a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Gregory Soto.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So a man aboard, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Demetrius Lewis. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Home half of the 5th coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
And the right-hander back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Phillies, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And here it comes. Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Action in the pen down there. Sir Anthony Dominguez preparing to come on if needed. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. On the ground, out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The batter, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Liner, base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Turner should have it. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 down.
Number 4, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The throw in. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
2 gone with runners at the corners. And up next for St. Louis, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fastball for a strike. In the air, left side. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 2 left on. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Phillies nothing. And now it's Alec Bohm having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. The right-hander back to work. Late on that fastball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
0-1 now. There's a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 0-2. On the ground to first. Goldie takes it to the bag, and a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now Bryson Stott grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Top of the zone for a called strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Whit Merrifield looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. The Phillies yet to pick up a hit here. Got a good eye there.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sir Anthony Dominguez. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Miles Michaelis digs in now. The pitch. A dive. He's got it. The throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took it perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Turner with the throw to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Brendan Donovan.
And now the center fielder, Brendan Donovan. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 13-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So 2 away with nobody on. Demetrius Lewis next up for the Cardinals. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Lewis around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily, and the lead continues to grow.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Wilson Contreras getting ready to hit. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around third, he'll score 15-0. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And it's fouled away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos makes the grab. And that is that. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. Midway in inning number 7, and it's... And welcome back to the ballpark. Trey Turner at the plate.
The shortstop.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
The wind of the pitch. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the pitch. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Brandon Marsh will hit next. Marsh swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Chopped out towards short. Over to Goldie. 2 up, 2 down.
Now the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And he deals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Two down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, out to left. Crow Armstrong should have it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. That misses the zone. Ball 1. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The pitch. And it falls.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield, and that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
Pro Armstrong in the box now. No balls and a strike. Dominguez in his 7th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Right-handed reliever. That one hit to right. Sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. Oh, he throws it away.
The pitcher, number 39, Miles Michaelis.
Here's the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. And takes low for ball 1. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Popped up. Stop. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
There's a strike. Wynn over at second. Goldie on at first with 2 down. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So the Cards strand a couple as they can't add to their slim 15-0 lead. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
The center fielder,
Michaelis into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And the right-hander deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Still a ways to go, but this is can't-miss stuff right now. There's a strike. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. The Phils hitless so far in the game. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Real Muto in the box again, takes a strike.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-2 now. Two outs. In the air, left field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Jose Alvarado.
46.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
The pitch. Lewis stands in now and watches strike 1. Kicks and fires. And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner around second. The relay, the tag out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
So man aboard, Wilson Contreras. Next up for the Cardinals.
through there for a strike.
Lewis stands at third with one gone in the inning. On the ground. Fires across the diamond. There for the out. Runner scores from third. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Kicks and deals. Hit hard. That gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So digging in, Mason Wynn. On the ground to the left. They take the force out, and that is that. Miles Michaelis heading back out for the bottom of the ninth as he'll look to make history. Back at Citizens Bank Park, last chance for the home team. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the ninth inning, working on a perfect game. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Contreras makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
Next to hit, Bryson Stott. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The wide to kick the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with. And that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Jose Alvarado in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Michaelis is just one strike away. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.